So for qualifying at the Hungarian Grand Prix, Jack Evans takes pole position with the Toro Rossos, bringing a surprise to the party with Michael second and Dale fourth. Aaron starts fifth for Lotus. James Wimberley seventh for Ferrari, and both Saubers conclude the top 10 with 9th and 10th.
Chris in 8th. Here they go, the grid. Then we got Jack with his red helmet on pole, and then Alex with his black helmet in 6th, and Ross with his other red helmet on 13th. Round 3.
So round 3 of the 22 race calendar. It's going to be a hectic first corner.
We've got 4 red lights, 5 red lights, and we go here in Hungary.
Go away in Hungary. Alex getting a good start there, but Lotus again. A good start track now, and Alex passing Dale off the track. I think it was half and half there off the track, but it was a head down into turn 1. It's going to be close between the 4 or 5 cars. Ooh. About 5 cars.
And Ross as well.
That first corner too quickly, and
Craig on the left.
Pretty much all the space, and then Craig in 5th place.
Oh, Alex gets hit from behind.
Back with his old team, and he's in 5th place, and
I think that was Neil hitting Alex behind. I think he's lost positions because James, his teammate, is now in 7th behind Alex, and Craig in 5th.
At the moment, Jack remains in the lead. Michael 2nd, Joe 3rd, Aaron 4th, Craig back in his return to Sauber. Getting a good start there, back in 5th. Again, 5th place. James were really looking to take the Alex in the chicane, but
Craig bouncing all over the place through there. A replay of Aaron.
And here's the replay of the Lotus. And starting on the option tyre, and he gets a really good start there. Getting on the res on the 5th line, the lights go out straight away. So Aaron has less traction to worry about with the engine, and coming into the first corner, look.
See cars to the left and the right.
Very clean first corner for Aaron. It's all the incidents happen to him. All the incidents happen in the back. We're aboard James at the moment, starting 7th.
So there's Alex on the right and Dale on the right as well, with Aaron in front. You see the contact, hopefully, from this view with Joe trying to get right around Michael into turn 1.
You see there 4 cars going into the same piece of track. That's not going to work at all. And we see Dale going off, and then Craig just taking a long way around.
And now Neil on the right, his teammate.
And Neil hitting his old teammate. Dear oh dear. And then
Rich giving a bit of pressure for James, and then Chris tries overtaking Rich.
And we're aboard with Chris now, starting at 8th next to James, and getting booked down at the start. And see Craig there, again a good start there, catching up with the Ferraris, the Toro Rossos, and then Chris.
Gonna get good view here. There's 4 in a row.
Oh, that was a big mess there. And put your hand up in the air, yeah, Chris.
Oh God, is that Neil or James? About 4. It's Chris pushing Neil into Alex, and then you've got James and then Rich on the left as well. It's still battling 3 abreast into the 3rd corner.
First set to see what happens here. Will Chris get?
He spun around. Is he going to be able to get out of the barrier? Oh, just missing the barrier. Or did he hit it? I think he just hit it.
Cooked, and then let's see what Neil's view can see. He starts 12th.
So we got Rich just in front of him there on the left. Now Chris is there, and you see Alex trying to overtake Dale off the track.
And then Neil approaching the first corner, and let's see.
There it is. It's 4 abreast, and it just.
Neil, put your hand up in the air. Put your hand up in the air, and you see the chaos that went on, and Neil just managed to avoid it, and he managed to get. He's up to 7th, but then.
He would have been able to hold it if he didn't get hit from behind, hitting into Alex. He would have been at least 7th or 8th after that start, and then dropping back down to 10th. With Erdy behind.
Shot of Erdy catching up with him, and then we see a better view of Neil.
The incident between Rich and Chris.
And I think Chris may have touched Rich's.
I think that's Chris's problem.
Neil takes 8th, and let's take 8th place from Rich.
And they can see James having a look at Alex in front.
His teammate 7th at the moment. Good start from Ferraris, and then there's Ross in 13th place. Let's see what he can do.
Got Jordan in the Mercedes
driver, the number two of the UTR.
Erdy on the right and Tom on the left.
Look at them, both Erdy and Tom passing him, and jeez.
Neil lagging. I don't know what happened there with Neil. No! Collision there between Ross and Erdy.
And even the bad
former teammates in season 1 there, all the way down into 16th place.
We see on board with Tom. Starting 15th, and let's see what the start he can get.
You can see it, about to see him and Erdy both overtake Ross, go around either side of him. Here we go, getting the slipstream from Jordan and the new Mercedes from America.
And let's see what happens here. He takes the first corner in quickly, and
then you can see a Toro Rosso Dale spinning.
He gets squeezed down by Neil, and which lets them into Erdy. And then when he gets to
Ross
hits, and then
he's down into 15th.
Fortunate for
here we go, running on lap 2.
Driver, but fortunately, no collision there. But he's going to pass
the Irish Dyer, James
Roche, and into the first corner. And
has he made the move stop? Is he going to get it? James still there on the right.
Oh, James looking at him there in his new team, Marussia. Lotus of Tom, not broken down.
James Wimbley having DRS on Alex Bishop.
Speed down the main straight, passing Alex there, but Alex
trying around the outside now. Oh, there's a car on the right hand side, who is it?
There's his old teammate Neil.
Neil on the right.
Wants to play. Clearly, no.
Good overtake there by James.
No, go away. I want to battle. I want to have some fun with James Wimbley.
Neil trying good there to carry on with his teammate. We got a replay on board with Neil now. You see the sparks coming off back of them, and then Neil just trying to get down the inside. Alex keeping it around the outside. Alex riding on the cut. He's got in front of us a bit, and then Alex just got a better speed off the corner.
I think Neil would have got that position if he took the inside line in there. Which is allowed. It's allowed. Yeah. It's his piece of track, and then we sport with
collision between Erdy and Jordan.
Erdy having a little fight into the first corner, and
it's almost like a slide in there.
For Marussia, past the Marussia of Erdy.
Erdy trying to get overtake. Lap 5 now on board with Neil.
Neil with the DRS passing.
Trying to pass
Alex in the McLaren.
Ferrari's got a good straight line speed there with DRS. Alex on the inside line, surely running wide. Neil's just getting by.
Second DRS, probably not great overtaking opportunity, but it's something to gain time on. But no,
Alex is just quick off the corners.
Alex, and then we board with Chris
trying to overtake
of the bad start of the bad collision, and then you get the DRS
onto Erdy. Here we go, down into turn 1. He's getting the slipstream and DRS, but Erdy's also got DRS. But the Red Bull's so much quicker. Ooh, almost got in.
Let's see what happens.
Where is he in the wind mirrors? There he is on the left wind mirror. There he's alongside him still. Has he got past? According to the timer screen, he has got past the new camera there, showing where he is.
New camera there, and Chris takes 12 places in front of him. Is his good old friend Tom in 11th.
And then first
Alex
pit stop.
In the pits already in lap 8. See where he gets out. He's in 3rd place at the moment. Let's see what happens.
Good there from Alex if he's the first one to pit into lap on 3rd position, so he must have made some positions up we haven't seen. Onto the prime tyre.
Into the prime tyre, away goes the McLaren, and it was 11, lap 6. Aaron was the first one to pit.
So this is a replay here of Aaron pitting then on lap 6.
So
onto prime tyres.
Have Lotus come up with a strategy for this at the moment? I don't know. He's 6th place in the moment.
And is that a Mercedes pitting in front as well? The Mercedes crew are out in front. Quick pit stop there from Lotus. And later that lap is that Erdy trying to get past Aaron.
Erdy trying to get past Aaron.
I haven't seen this for
and Aaron taking the better line, but Erdy's not giving up.
Erdy's going to try. Not really an overtaking place.
Aaron says no, he's going to take the past line.
And now Alex having a look at Erdy.
Alex having a look at Erdy, but Erdy not giving up.
So I'm just trying to wonder if the teams that are pitting early are just trying to get past Erdy
big mistake there
before they pitted. They were running wide with Jack.
They were running wide, and Jack,
the temporary race leader.
Way through, and little contact there, but nothing bad.
And then he
Neil dives into the pits for Ferrari. Some new tyres.
Furthest to go on the option tyres, 9 laps plus qualifying on the options, and not too bad. Is he going to pit for some primes, I would imagine? Have a look.
Alright, and he is going to pit some primes. Let's see how fast this stop is. 3.1 seconds, that's a good stop there from the Ferrari team.
Aaron cutting the corner there and getting past Craig.
Past Craig, and
it's
losing traction there, almost take
Craig on the right hand side now as I head down into the chicane. Aaron should have the better line into and out of the chicane, which he does. And Aaron takes 8th place.
And James is in the pits from the prime tyre.
Prime tyre's only lasting 10 laps.
Good going from the runner-up of Season 2 and Season 3. Goes on the option tyres, going to get the options out of the way and probably use the prime tyres.
3-second pit stop there, right on board with Chris on lap 11.
Chris passing.
Oh, collision there with his best, one of his best friends, Tom.
With Tom and
Aaron getting past as well. It's like,
then Aaron and that's just no opportunity down to get
where did that
past.
Lotus come from? Didn't see that.
And well, is this going to be an interesting battle between two Lotuses? Will Tom make way for Aaron, or will Aaron have to fight for the position?
As their team orders at Lotus, Aaron is the #1 driver here.
And I think,
did they touch?
I don't think they touched, but I think there might have been a little bit team order there, but that was an aggressive move by Aaron on his own.
Chris going deep.
But I probably doubt that.
I think Chris is struggling on his tyres here. Lap 11. I don't think he's pitted.
Craig,
nah.
Trying to get past Chris. Collision there.
I think, yeah, Chris is definitely struggling on these tyres. He's done 11 laps on them, which is only 2 laps more than an option has gone so far this race. But he's not giving up the position to Chris trying.
Chris is on air. He's not going to get past.
And there's a Ferrari and a McLaren.
McLaren passed him.
Definitely.
Yes, he's gone off the cliff with these tyres. He's down to 9 already.
Oh, he's definitely losing. He's going to dive in the pit, surely. Yes, he is.
Got to come in the pits. Will he be ahead, or will he be?
Will he go options or will he go primes? He's going option.
Go with the option tyres. Probably next step will be lap 22, around lap 22 or lap 25. That's the pit stop window. That's the pit stop window for the option tyres, and away they go. Red Bull all delayed.
Is that Mauritius? Was that? There's a
replay of the move. That quite a fast move, trying to get out of the way for Tom, and then on board Alex.
James Wimberley trying to overtake round down the inside, even I should say. And Craig locking up his brakes, and James getting down the inside, and Alex wheel spin.
Always been an Alex has the DRS advantage, but James has he's gone off track to pass Craig.
Is he going to get down the inside? Craig holding the outside line, probably the best line into the next corner. Will he be able to hold James around the outside? James, a great overtake there from him in the Ferrari.
Going down the main straight now. Alex in 9th, seeing if he can get past Craig. Going to that very difficult corner. Difficult to get it right.
Blind apex, as they say, and James now overtaking, or trying to overtake a Lotus, I thought it was. And
I think it might be a
lap later, Craig and Chris. Is that Chris? Oh no, it's Tom.
Craig, a little contact with Tom. Late, losing time, and Alex just passes
pushes him onto the grass knee.
Alex running.
He wasn't
pushing Craig off the track limits, but
was that in the blind spot? We'll have to see. I don't think the stewards are doing anything about it because nobody lost any front wings. Just a bit naughty there from Alex, pushing one of them.
All the way moved there, but it was an overtake opportunity for Alex, and we wouldn't. We were getting
Tom's struggling with his tyres. It's Tom.
Past Tom, and I think that's.
Tom must be struggling with his tyres as well, same as Chris. Because Chris was struggling, and Tom's gone 2 laps longer than Chris, so Lotus a bit kinder on the tyres. There's a replay on lap 11,
and we see a bunch of cars there, and
this is
Neil, James even
trying to overtake Chris.
Past Chris, who was on the struggling tyres, and little traction there, making way for James, and
so Chris was down to 10th before he even pitted. Strategy not going well for Red Bull.
But James will have will he have the DRS advantage on Alex for 8th place? And yes, he does. Lap 12, and he's already his way through. Yeah, good move there from James, and he's got another DRS, and
this is where he goes off track but
for James,
keeps 2 wheels on.
We see we take 7th.
100% legal there from James because he kept at least 2 tyres on the track. And now lap 12.
James behind Tom. And
James Wimberley loses his front wing. He's a runner-up for the last 2 seasons. Loses his front wing, overtaken by his teammate.
His teammate is Neil, trying to get past
his former teammate.
His former teammate and rival Craig. Both have the DRS.
Tom's now finally
popping into the pits for probably new set of tyres. DRS advantage for Neil. Probably have DRS for Craig from Tom. Let's see what happens.
Is that Tom? It's a McLaren. Looks like McLaren ahead.
It's McLaren. Whether it will be I doubt there will be Ross. Ross back down a bit.
After that first lap spin, it must be Alex up into 6th place. Seems about right. But Craig and Neil having a great battle here. Well,
Craig Neal having a good bout indeed. Oh, Craig taking more curve than expected.
Oh,
Error. Oh, what's happened to Neal?
Neal's dropped out of the race. I don't know what happened there. There you go.
Neal having a good putting up a good battle there, but Alex got the
Race
DRS advantage
on Jordan in the Mercedes.
The new Mercedes driver, Jordan.
He's going around the outside into turn 1. He gets a move, but Jordan's still on the right. Alex opening the DRS now, struggling to get the power down on these prime tyres. Not suiting the McLaren.
But he's got 5th place ahead of the Mercedes. Mercedes of Jordan, who hasn't stopped once yet.
And Aaron up ahead.
Quite impressive from the American. On board with Tom, 13th at the moment, trying to get past Ross Corcoran and the McLaren, who both had a bad start of the race. Hopefully they can make their way up with the prime tyre.
And James, I've just noticed, is down in 13th. I said on the timing screen there on my left, but there you go.
Tom with the DRS, but
Ross even.
Ross even. He's not giving up without a fight against Tom.
Really try and get the cut back on him down the inside, you know. Good overtake there by Tom and Ross Pitts on lap 16.
Ross Pitts on lap 16.
I think it's the first time he's pitted.
Tyre. Clearly the McLaren driver ain't happy with his tyres.
Or is he doing some testing out there for Alex? We'll have to see. He's going on prime, so he's obviously happy with the primes. Or just having to run them.
And lap 19, Aaron comes into the pits for 3rd place. I don't know what happened to Michael. I believe Michael has some front wing damage, unfortunately, for the Toro Rosso driver. Doing well in his
Toro Rosso this season.
3rd race with Toro Rosso. And away goes Aaron in 4th place.
Now on board with James for the prime tyres, trying to overtake Tom
on the other Lotus. That's 8th place, and Tom... No DRS.
This goes, no. It's going to be close on exit between Aaron, is it Tom? I think it's Tom.
Is it? I think it's Tom.
Wait for the
Aaron. And
it is Aaron. Chris getting past Aaron there for 6th place after Aaron pitted.
Chris making his way through, but Aaron has the DRS advantage the next lap. And
there he is.
What's happened here?
He's not in the windmills. Can't see where he. There he is. He's on the. Hands up.
Hand up in the air. Put your hand up in the air, even.
You can't see him.
Aaron dropped out.
Aaron down the inside. Aaron, good move there from Aaron.
Good move there from Aaron. But will Chris take it back on the straight?
Don't forget, this is where he spun out on lap 1, so he's going to be cautious with any car up until he's going to be close. Both cars cutting the corner there, so.
Yeah, Chris' tyres ain't in the healthy side of it. He's only lap 21.
So that's 10 laps on the options, I think he's done.
Seem to be lasting not very long.
Aaron struggling. Chris down the inside, contact's made.
Little collision there with but Aaron stays ahead in 6th place.
As they come down into the final sector, Aaron all over the place. Chris trying to get past down the inside. Maybe yes, he does dives. But he'll be slow on exit because he took a slower line into the corner.
Going down the hairpin now, and we see a Sauber. I believe that's
Rich or Craig, 4th on there. As they come around the final corner, past the DRS detection. Chris should have DRS on Aaron. He does indeed, but Aaron might have DRS on the Sauber.
Yes, Aaron does. Oh wait, that's a replay of the move.
It's a replay of the move on that lap. With Chris.
Aaron takes the outside line of the corner, but he has this DRS advantage, so that's to give him a speed boost.
He's used most of his curves.
Move and takes the inside line. Very good move from Aaron.
Holds it around there. It's very difficult to hold the inside line all the way through that corner. And now lap 22 on board with Alex in McLaren.
Alex in 2nd place at the moment. Behind him is Aaron.
So yeah, Jack up there, still in the lead. Been dominant this season.
What tyres is Alex going to go on?
I think it'd be
the prime tyre. So people prefer the prime tyre than the options. Away goes Alex, and on board with Chris, who's trying to get past Rich Sweet. Going well for Richard. Only his 3rd race. Not bad from the rookie.
Chris in 5th place as well. And James going down.
The DRS passing him.
That Ferrari is very quick down the straight line. Shame there's only one of them racing still because of Neil's.
Why did he put his hand up? Why did Chris put his hand up?
Is there Tom? No, Michael. Yeah, Michael.
I think he probably come out
Where did Michael come from? And then Michael trying to look down the inside of James.
Oh, a little corner cut there. But James on board with
him, which is a replay of what we've just seen. And there is no Michael indeed is behind.
Michael didn't pit, he was right behind James.
So both the Toro Rosso and the Ferrari getting past the Red Bull. Not often you say that, but
yeah,
Ferrari is so much quicker down this straight line. Look at it.
On Chris,
and
that's place for James. That's fourth place for James,
and then Chris run wide and
Rich,
Dale.
And I think Chris made contact. Oh,
yeah, Chris did run wide.
Yeah, Michael just took the position, but I think Michael wants to take the inside line.
Oh, running ball with Alex in 9th place after his pit stop, trying to get past the other Lotus of Tom.
Tom at 8th place at the moment. Alex in 9th. We'll see what happens before the DRS.
Come around the penultimate corner, and Tom goes deep.
So Alex makes the move. I think will Tom have the DRS?
There's a DRS line, so yes, Tom should have DRS on Alex. McLaren, not the quickest car down the straight this race, so Tom should be able to get past easily.
Tom with the DRS, and yep, he makes the move and makes it stick. Oh, well, no, not doesn't make it stick. But we have the second DRS, which is coming on right now. Will that help him, or will that just help close the gap? No. Good opportunity from Alex. Good opportunity for Tom, but well defensive from Alex.
And now Chris pitting in the Red Bull on lap 24 off the options onto new primes, and it's a 3.1 pit stop.
Good stuff.
So as soon as he comes out the pits, that Red Bull seems to be unsettled at the top of that hill there. Same in place as he went off in lap 1, behind Rich for 10th place. And Jack Evans setting the fastest lap of the race.
Board with Alex, who's trying to get past James for 5th place.
Looking just to get moved, because if Alex gets 5th, it'll be his equal best this season. Obviously finishing 5th in Silverstone. They're trying to get past the Ferrari driver. Ooh.
James being very defensive there. We're coming down to chicane, a risky overtake if you're brave enough to do it, but no, Alex. Okay, not brave enough. We come to the sweep corners. Very bad for your tyre temperature, but
James and McLaren getting the better angle.
Alex is trying to prove right now. No, Alex doesn't want to. Alex don't want to make the move yet, but we're coming down here.
Because he knows that he won't get DRS, and James will just overtake him previous earlier in the race.
At the moment, Alex even
trying to down the inside.
Oh, James got a bit wide there, but
what happened there? A snap of oversteer.
And then Chris, is this on Jordan? That's on Jordan.
Jordan on a lap. No, Jordan is racing for position there.
And
Jordan getting down the inside on the last corner.
Compared to his old teammate who left Red Bull to join Mercedes.
Just one race to go. Not often overtaking place, but then the Red Bull getting the quicker speed off to the last corner with DRS and a bit of all of his cars practically into turn 1.
Oh, he's taking a wide line in turn 1, but will this help Jordan? No, he doesn't. So James is in the pits.
He's on the prime tyres, lap 30. Is he going to go onto the option or going prime again? And it's a 3.1 pit stop.
He goes. On board with Ross, and in front of him, letting him through.
Oh, James on those fresh primes.
What happens here? Oh, very close to hitting that LG side.
And there's someone else pitting, looked like a Marussia from the top, and needs a replay of James overtaking Ross.
The move made by James, and very good move going into the inside line.
And it indeed was a Marussia pit.
Main straight. Does he have DRS? Yes, he had DRS and Kurz. So that's advantage to James. And he's got DRS on Jordan.
Oh, Jordan, the Mercedes getting sparks. Jordan up there in 9th place in his Mercedes. James getting down the inside, overtaking him before the next DRS.
DRS, and we've got Chris, 8th place, trying to get past. Still trying to get past Richard.
Oh, good move there, but a late move as well.
Very late break in there, and Rich is not having it. He still wants 7th place.
He's going good round here in his 3rd ever race with us, challenging a long time Chris
in 8th place, trying to catch up with Nipples, the rookie there, and coming to the pits.
Aaron in the pits now on the prime tyres.
What will tyres will he go on? He hasn't been on the options yet. Oh, he's going on the option tyres. P2 at the moment. Good. Very good racing from Aaron at the moment.
Jack got a 41-second lead to Aaron before. Joe's going to take position back because he's only 2.8 behind. And Aaron has a 3.1 second pit stop.
1 second pit stop. And James and DRS on Chris for 8th place.
So where's Rich disappeared to? Because Chris was battling.
Oh! Good camera visual from Chris. And little touch there, but
lock up there for James.
That played effect to James. James got the DRS advantage into this section.
And they're battling for 8th place down. How good this is.
It's quite down from these great drivers in there. Good opportunity for the midfield to gain some big points here. And Tom, 13th at the moment, trying to get past Dale Hunt.
Dale Hunt's teammate in 2nd currently.
Having a bad race, unfortunately, with that first lap collision. Tom going on the outside, trying to get past the Toro Rosso of Dale. He takes 12th. Yes, he does take 12th. What a good move from Tom. And we're only on lap 32. We're not even halfway through yet. And this is Aaron trying to get past his good old friend Alex Bishop, and down to the DRS
Alex
zone.
ain't going to make it easy for Aaron as they got a great rivalry even.
Great rivalry between these two drivers, but Aaron
on the option tyres, don't forget. Alex on the slower tyre.
Aaron on the slower tyre, and Aaron wants to make... No, he's not going to try and make that move.
Oh, that would have been silly.
Doesn't make that move. Losing a little bit of time there from Alex, but you know, Aaron, he's quite good at getting that time back. But Michael catching up from...
Alex definitely improved this season compared to last season. Because Alex currently up to...
corner section, very bad for your tyre temperature, like I said many times. And now Aaron taking much more speed.
Alex will let him through here. He's not a silly driver. Ooh, little collision there, but that was just to say, get out of the way. This is my position.
Aaron not giving up on 3rd place, Alex, and Alex takes the wider line. Aaron takes the...
he's letting him have the place. What's going on here? Oh no, he's not. Aaron going down the inside. Alex should have DRS if he doesn't pit. There's a replay here.
And see the Lotus. He's making his way through. Yep, that's 3rd place for Aaron.
Does Alex pit? No.
He will vulnerable to the DRS. Fuel mix free.
He's going to rev it up.
DRS.
I bet he gets...
Look at Aaron go, he's pulling away, even though Alex had both curves, fuel mix free and DRS.
Yeah, but he bogged down in 4th gear on the exit of the corner. He could hear it just as he changed up into 5th, so changing up too early, letting Aaron have that gap and letting him... trying to get open that DRS, and McLaren got a problem maybe? I'm not sure.
Not sure, and then James trying to get past Craig with the DRS, and...
Should do that Ferrari just awesomely quick down that main straight. They've geared it up awesome.
They've geared it up. Just past few races they've been struggling, apart from James grabbing a podium with Silverstone. Unfortunately Neil still struggling with that Ferrari, but
so Aaron's
we'll see him at the
still behind
too, but look at Alex, 3rd place.
So he must have overtook again. Alex has overtaken Aaron. And is that Taurus behind of Michael Vanks?
I think Michael is behind him, but Aaron wants to get past. No, Aaron won't get past. DRS advantage.
Well, Alex bogged down in 4th gear again as he pulls away. No, you get his gear changes right, but that Lotus is just too quick down the straight to stop. And the Taurus
making the move. Michael making the move on Aaron. Nope, that won't happen.
Aaron in 3rd place, Michael in 4th, and Alex losing 2 positions in 1 straight.
Oh,
again.
What's going on there with Alex?
Must be his tyres trying to get some traction down out of those corners, slower corners.
And James making the move on. I believe that is Rich.
It's Craig.
Well this season.
Craig in 8th place now. And on Ryan board with Alex, his tyres were stuffed as he comes into pit just half a lap later, really. Is it going to be for the options?
It will be for the option tyre, yep. P5 for the moment for Alex, but I think James will take that position back and see how quick this stop is. Good work from the McLaren team.
I think that
forward Tom
overtaking the new Mercedes driver of Jordan. Coming all the way from America, Jordan does every time. And obviously Tom from Wales.
Tom from Wales, and Tom making the move on the American and has the DRS bonus for it. Good move from the Lotus driver, and we're bored with
Aaron battling. What's going on that?
What was that?
Silly mistake there from Aaron, trying to overtake Michael and then losing it as he turns in. Michael on the left now, trying to get past. Can't really see him there.
Down a bit. Well, I think that's a little cheeky.
What's Aaron up to? Not gonna.
What happened there?
What happened there with Michael? Had to be investigated there because Aaron slowed down on purpose by the looks of it for DRS. I didn't know the stewards knew about this incident. Safety car.
Safety car. Safety car. Maybe this is a good opportunity for drivers to make their way up the
So let's go to Chris now and see what tyres are going to be doing.
Crashing out in the Marusha must be somewhere once the line's in the first corner.
And we're going to go to our pit lane reporter now to Chris. Just wait a couple bit, let him speak. I can edit this out. Chris can speak for a time. And we're back.
Thank you, Chris. And Alex comes to the pits right now for new tyres for the McLaren team. An unscheduled stop, but hopefully just play the advantage. Ferrari already pitted.
As Chris said, the teams are getting a free pit stop here onto the option tyres. Surely they're all going to go on the options for the restart, as Chris said.
Pitted in. James into the pits. Presumes some option tyres. Yes, it's for option tyres. Hopefully to gain some positions. And
here's a restart then. There's a green light on the left hand side. Still saying safety car though.
On the side. So let's run around the positions. Jack first. Second is Michael. Third, Joe. Fourth is James. Fifth, Aaron. And James pulling away the gap with that very fast Ferrari. But I think they'll battle there between the top two. Between second and third, and Aaron trying to join the battle for James, and this is going to be quite an interesting battle here.
Oh, and Aaron trying.
And taking the inside line now, but James is holding off him. Joe going off there. Still second. Michael third.
And James in fourth.
Jones gone a bit wide there, but Michael.
Collision there between the two sister teams of the Red Bull and Toro. So there, James trying to get down the inside of Joe and Aaron around the outside.
Both James.
Aaron going off the track though. He should give the position back, which he does. Aaron giving the position back, fair enough to him. Well, don't forget.
Him, still fifth place. James going by there, but put your hand up in the air, James. And
Aaron on the inside too. Great.
James gone a bit wide there.
Aaron's taking Alex off. Great restart there on the safety car.
And Alex. Little collision there. Another collision there with Alex. Jeez. 2 collisions and we've not even made a full lap round with them two. James takes 5th place and we can see Joe and Mike.
And then
go between Aaron and Alex, and
who's going to come out in front, and then the lap car getting in the way. He's getting out of the way.
The Mercedes getting in the way between the battle for 3rd place.
How did Aaron make up?
And
battling here, we've got Alex and James battling. James getting past now, lap 48. And Alex in the options, all drivers on the options.
Alex in place, and there's Nipples retweet there. And this is about for 9th between 2 good friends, Tom and Chris, at it at lap 15, 20 laps to go. So Chris make the move. I think he'll have the DRS advantage. Tom holding the back a bit.
Tom defending well in. Chris getting a bit of losing his rear tyres there. He's got DRS.
And there's his teammate behind him, Joe.
His new teammate for this race. First time they've raced together in the same team. Is he going to look down the inside of Tom into turn 1? He does. Tom just getting the right braking and acceleration.
Top Chris again using the DRS advantage against the Lotus. Will Chris take 8th? And
there's a salvo of Craig.
Dear goodness, what happened there?
And then Nibbles, in other words, Rich, pulling up, I think. Is he going to wait for his teammate? I'm not sure what happened there. So here we go, back with Chris and Tom battling. Tom up at front. Chris.
He's 6th place now, and here's a better view of what happened.
With the 2 Saubers. I think Craig lost it himself, didn't he?
I think them 2 made contact with each other. That's not good. Not good to collide with your teammate.
And here's Chris back on with Chris trying to overtake Tom for 6th place. Ooh. Just can't get the power down, and when he does, Tom's in the way, so he has to pull up.
Going into the hairpin now. Will Chris make the move there? But that means he'd be vulnerable to the DRS. Nope, he's saving it. He's saving it, and he goes past the detection points, and that means Chris will have DRS on standby. Going on the main straight. Yes, this DRS now. Will he pass Tom for?
The Lotus and the Red Bull pretty equal. Lotus is quick and Red Bull quicker on the top end of the 7th gear. Down and outbrake Tom. But will he be able to hold it? Tom's there on the left in the wind mirror, and now on the right wind mirror, lining him up into turn 2. And Chris getting the overtake done. Good move there from Chris.
Good there from Chris and his buddy. And then we see a better replay of the two. Yeah. And they're always.
Is this Rich trying to get past?
To Rich.
But Chris there.
Chris making a better move there. Yes, there. Fortunate for Rich not making a move to 8. And what's this? And is this nipple? Yes, there's Chris getting past. Is that another Sauber? The two Saubers trying to make its way through the Lotus.
So Craig's caught back up to them. Shows how quick he's in Sauber. Ball out. It's on lap 55. 15 laps to go.
Let's go. And next lap player, he comes to the pits. Maybe he's upgraded position. I think I recognise he was in 5th place. Maybe Aaron pitted, and now will Alex be ahead? Well, he's gone to the prime tires. So on the end, will Alex be ahead of Aaron?
There is Tom. So he's trying to get back for the people that haven't made their last pit stop yet. Tom on the options. Is it options? Yeah, no, he's on the prime tires.
No prime tire even.
It's that gold bit in the middle confusing us here at UTR. And Tom there trying to get down the inside. Alex around the outside. Alex holding it around the outside. Who's going to get DRS? I'm not too sure. According to the timing on the left, it should be Tom should get DRS. Alex running wide, and there's a Mercedes behind. Is that Jordan? Jordan is behind him. This is
Jordan.
Jordan trying to unlock himself in the middle of an over. What is Jordan doing?
Hand up in the air. Oh.
Lap car getting in the well off.
He hits the real.
And then
Tom hitting the rear wheels of Alex,
and then
control into hitting
Jordan.
And then when he hit into Jordan, freaking Ross comes through, and then there's a control there. Jesus.
And this is the same video. No, here we go. Lap 59.
This is a different video.
I saw lap 50. Yeah, it looks the same.
What happened here?
Two Saubers up in front. Alex trying to get past to get back into fit.
What was that? I think that's
Craig losing it himself, and Alex got DRS. He's not opened it. Oh, there we go.
I believe that Craig is racing no traction control without him noticing. He's some bravery stuff there.
Nice for the team to tell you, yeah. There you go, Alex trying to line up onto Rich. So Nuke, will he get around the outside? Will he hold? Good overtake there from Alex. Keeping all.
5th place to Alex.
And then James. James, that's James's lag spike there.
James gonna have the DRS advantage over Chris. No, not Chris.
Alex. Here we go.
And good move there
from James, but Alex keeping him. You can see him in the right window just behind the DRS split and the gears. Oh, Alex holding him up. And then a lap later he's trying again, but the other way around. Alex on the inside, as we said. Ooh. Here we go. James is further back though this lap.
7 laps to go. Alex hold on 4th place, or will he just have to settle for 5th? And
Ferrari's much quicker. James is it there? He's further alongside him now, and Alex losing traction off the line with 6 or 7 laps to go. 7 laps. Ooh, nearly touching there, but good drivers these two, not touching each other for the whole of that manoeuvre.
That's a rivalry between McLaren and Ferrari. James getting past Alex, and James hitting the white line. Maybe this is a good advantage for Alex to catch up.
Ooh.
Yep, that's good. Yep, will he get past him as we head into the chicane? Very risky move there, and nope.
And James there pulling away now.
There.
And here's Aaron.
Place goes to Aaron. Celebrator in.
And then 5th place does go to Alex and James in 4th.
James in 4th. Good racing from these two. From them two. So the results then, it's Jack Evans first, Michael second, Aaron third, James fourth, Alex Bishop 5th, Chris 6th, I believe Tom was 7th,